Welcome to my romance prospecting for singles. This is a new genre of videos for my younger viewers. I noticed in my analytics, YouTube kindly supplies all creators with a platform so they can see what's going on with the analytical ratings. And I've noticed that I have a very high number of viewers under 25. Welcome. Your youthful zest, love, frequency is welcome here. So I'm going to taper my videos to incorporate the youth spirit, the youthful search seeking for romance. What youth does not dream about romance? And quite frankly, us over 50-year-olds still dream about it too, to be quite honest with you. So this is called Divine Luck. So welcome to prospecting for romantic gold bullion. I'm going to look into your divine luck and see whether or not you're going to be lucky in love this fortnight. So hopefully I'll try and do it a fortnightly podcast, but if not, then as often as I can. So I've shuffled the cards and I just want to give one more spin. So if you're new to my channel, I look at lunar frequencies here, which I feel reflects photons which are ultimately gathered from solar wavelengths, but they hit this lunar celestial body and they turn into a frequency that is reflective and minus the heat. And so it's a lot easier to read. It's a frequency that is ever changing and ever fluctuating. So it's a lot more sensitive than if you're looking at solar energy, which is why I don't cover it here. In saying that, I will definitely be doing something on solar fluctuations. So solar flares do actually change the heat signature around the Earth, which obviously is going to make an impact on the energy signature. Okay, so I've got number 7 for my divine luck singles. Number 7. So that's pretty high. That's a pretty high vibration. That means that this generation, so your generation, so that's generation Y gens, and possibly some millennials here, your overall general current energy is actually quite deeply spiritual. But I can tell straight away from this card that you've got some conflicted energy here, because one horse is going in one direction and one horse is going in the other. So what is better, love or romance? And that is the ultimate question on anybody's minds, especially the youth. What is better, love or romance? Quite frankly, they're both amazing. So let's just see what else comes out. Alright, so I've got a couple of oracle cards for you. So I've got sexuality. So sexuality is much more prevalent in the youth. So an influx of sexual energy is coming your way, and that could be possibly with the solar flares. So the solar flares sort of heats things up a bit, and the solar is very much the kundalini energy that is basically deep in our core, in our abdomen, and it wraps around like a helix and goes up through our crown chakra, and they call it the kundalini, and it starts there in our base chakra where our sexual organs are. So embrace both the masculine and feminine aspects of the self, creating wholeness. So I do divine energy here. If you're interested, I do divine masculine, divine feminine, and I also do animal totems here too. So I have got 4 or 5 genres here, but this is for my prospecting for my divine love singles. This is called Divine Luck for singles. Alright, so I'm already picking up on a little bit of intimacy. You cannot please everyone. You cannot please all parties in your present situation. You have a responsibility only for your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for their own feelings. Okay, so if you've hurt somebody's feelings, basically it's not your problem. It really is not your problem if you have seemingly offended or hurt someone. Everybody must take responsibility, and also in love. If there's someone out there that you don't want to see anymore. It's better just to be direct rather than just let them down gently. Let them down gently is kind of more older, sort of when you've got baggage. It gets a little complicated. That's when you sort of let people down gently, but not when you're young, hey? It's just off and on. It's either off or it's on, all right? And I've got opportunity. So like I did with my divine and lunar readings under the super blue moon, there's a lot of opportunity coming out. We're in the waning energy now, so everything's sort of winding back a little bit. So live in the moment, let go of the past. There's no point worrying about the future. A wonderful opportunity exists for you today. Embrace it. All right, lovely. So it looks like there is romance on the card, so let's look into that, shall we? All right, so I just had a quick look at the decks to save a bit of time, and I've got a double confirmation on the Chariot. So the Chariot is really about reining in masculine, feminine, two polarized energies. It can be somebody who's not sure if they're a sort of effeminate man or whether they're a sort of butch woman. I'm getting a kind of not really sure how to approach this one. So basically, under this moon lunation, there's a lot of intuition, so this would be a very good time to approach anybody in romantic love. There's a lot of lunar support here. So I've got the Fool in reverse. So basically the Fool is 0, so it's like 0 fucks sort of energy. It's about going out there and just putting it out there kind of energy, which can be good, especially in love. You don't want to sort of settle for the first thing that comes along. You've definitely got a good attitude here. Triumph over difficulties, steady resolve, renewed motivation, harmony, the search for inner truth. Absolutely, absolutely. You just want to be sure that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. You want to be sure on the person before you approach them, okay? But you can also miss opportunities. So I've got a missed opportunity here. So this is a startup, and somehow this has passed you by. So there is such a thing as waiting too long for the right moment. So I'm just gonna, yeah, it could have been this watery energy that, you know, maybe you just didn't see the opportunity there, and that's understandable. You know, sometimes you don't see what's in front of your nose is what I'm getting. So I'm just gonna look at the Fool. It's normally a very positive card, but it's in reverse. So I've got here flawed decision making, poor choices, carelessness, gullible and naive. Okay, so under this lunation you can kind of make, you know, bloopers. I know I certainly did trying to make these videos. So what we want is we want to turn this around. We want it upright. All right, so let's just see how we can balance this out. So I do have love in the electromagnetic energy. That this is in the gravity field. There is love in the gravity field. I've got just as powerful for masculine and feminine energy here. So whether you're a boy or a girl, or a man or a woman, or whether you're you know, whether you're asexual, basically there's a strong current here for divine energy, strong masculine, determined, good solid approach, feminine. This definitely a good time to connect. I think this is what came up in my last reading, but I didn't have time to cover it. If you have a look at my other readings I've done over the supermoon, I think this one came up either in the lunar or the divine energy. So the seahorse pairs up for life. So if you are looking for a life partner, that journey is definitely going to make you hesitate. So if you want to sort of skip all that dating stuff and go straight for the marriage material, that's definitely going to be harder, because I've got a King of Cups here that's looking for something a lot more balanced. Doesn't want to mess around. So the King of Cups here is actually looking for the Ten of Cups. He's looking for the real thing here, and he's become a little bit disillusioned. Alright, so that doesn't surprise me. That really doesn't surprise me. So I'm just going to pick a clarifier on that. Okay, so basically there's some hesitancy here because this King of Cups is looking for the real McCoy. Yeah? This King of Cups has been affected by the number 8. If you have a look at my video, progressive change, number 8 vibration is coming through here. 10 of coins. You may absolutely despise people that haven't got a job. 10 of Cups in reversed. You might despise people that can't support themselves, and that's why you're holding back. Alright, so there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with holding back if you feel that it's not the right time. But remember, this is for singles. This is romance prospecting for singles. This is not the long haul game. So there can be something as being too hesitant here. Definitely being too hesitant. This is divine luck. Prospecting for singles. This is about jumping in the game. This is about the fool going headstrong into the night and just seeing what happens. Alright, so there definitely got some fears here about people that are parasitic and spend your money. No, you do not have to buy your date dinner. You can go Dutch. You can go what's called Dutch, which means they play for themselves. Alright, so definitely go out on the date. But if you've got some concerns about cleaning out your bank account and this person just turns into a flipping nightmare on you, then just go Dutch, which means that you pay for yours and they pay for theirs. Alright, so yeah, we've got strong masculine, feminine here. 6 of Swords, Ace of Wands. There's definitely possibility for friendship. I've got friendship. I'm not getting romance right now, but there's definitely possibility for friendship. I'm just going to have a look at this 6 of Swords while it's in reverse. Alright, so I'm not getting romance here right now because I'm getting a too hesitant masculine energy here. But the divine energy on the bottom is saying this is a beautiful time to be hooking up. The divine masculine and the divine feminine are equal in strength under this lunation. Alright, so go out there and give it a try. Don't be too hesitant, okay, because you don't want to miss out. Yeah, so I've got another one that says here, you've missed out on something. You've missed something. You missed the boat on something. Alright, from being too hesitant. Okay, so yeah, you missed out something that could have been good. Yeah, you didn't manifest it. You missed it. You missed the manifestation. Alright, so I just want to see what the 6 of Swords is on about, and then I'm just going to do the Sea Oracle. Alright, so if you're new to my channel, this is divine luck. This is for singles. This is romance prospecting for gold for singles. Let's see what's out there on the romance frequency. Alright, so if you're more into serious love, then go to my Divine Energy channel. Divinely orchestrated. But if you just want to have fun, yeah. So I have the you're in the right place. Ace of Wands. Sap of inspiration. Propelling you in the direction of a new dream. Alright, I say yes to the divine spark that sets me ablaze, and I carp every damn dime. Okay, alright, so that's good. Alright, so you're a little bit concerned about your money right now. Money pays for everything, so if you're a little bit concerned that going dating is going to cost you money, well, go Dutch. Alright, I'm just going to call this video, don't worry, go Dutch. Alright, 6 of Swords upside down. Let's have a look at this and then we'll get my clarifiers. Alright, so 6 of Swords. This is a sign that you're moving on to better times. Alright, so it's in reverse. So you may have had some sadness about the fact that you can't find anyone that doesn't want to spend your money. Maybe you're doing well, you know, and you're just putting some money away. Maybe you're trying to buy a car or a house or something, or maybe you just want to save up for the engagement ring. So I'm getting that you're not going into the next level for some, and I'm getting that you need to be more grateful for what you've already got. You're not slipping into the next level of whatever you're doing.